Yeah, most times, and I just pointed out to him like this: change comes with a level of consistency. It's very easy. It's almost like children. They'll be good to get whatever toy they want or to go here or go there, but their ability to be able to maintain that level of consistency and seeing the bigger picture is if I work on changing this behavior, good will come of it. And then it's just I just look at it like that. It's just watch and observe your partner because you can nag that person to jump into therapy and they'll go and they'll just attend because that's checking the box.
Mhm.
But then the real work starts when you're outside of the therapy room. The tools that are taught, how are you applying it? Are you extending grace? Are you extending patience with that partner? And are you being consistent along the way? And if the person's not being consistent and is not dedicated or committed to change, it's kind of really hard to really make that work. Because the biggest thing about you wanting to support their change is that they have to want to support their change. And you can try to hold someone up, but the hardest part about holding someone up is your arms get tired and you eventually just kind of give up because you can't keep doing all the work for them.
Yeah,
That's it.
100%, man.
Consistency.
I am in 100% agree with you, brother. Thank you. Um, yeah, I mean that's basically what it comes down to. You know what I mean? Like we are in situations where one person is doing all the work, doing all the heavy lifting, and what I'm saying, the other person is just kind of floating by or whatever. And you know what I mean? Like we have to make choices. Again, I'm keep saying it. I say the same stuff over and over again because it matters. Um, we have to make choices that are in alignment with who we are. You know, we with choices in alignment with who we are. I know I said I was done with this, Jeannie. I got one more question. I promise I'll move on to the next topic. Because you know sometimes we come into this couple situation thinking we need couples therapy, right? But what's
Sure.
really needed is individual therapy,
Yes.
some solo emotional work, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Um, so when do you recommend pausing couples therapy to focus on individual readiness to even be in the couple session?
Absolutely. I think the moment I see that there are relational dynamics that are clearly being propelled from some level of um, emotional trauma or issues that exist outside of the framework of the relationship. So I'm gonna say that in like more of a layman term. The minute I notice that a patient or a client is exhibiting resistance, not because they have resistance to the relationship they're currently in, but based on a pattern that is honed from something else, maybe from past issues in other relationships, past issues in their family upbringing. The minute I start to see there's something sort of in the way, I recommend that. And sometimes I recommend it as auxiliary to therapy, not even just like, hey, you need to be an individual first, and then we'll come into couples therapy. But actually, there needs to be it would be advantageous for there to be both an individual aspect to your work and a couples aspect to your work.